Today is October 2nd, and these people, like, I was out with my friend, and these people didn't do much because I was out with my friend, I guess. But the moment I came home, and I knew, like, they always wait for me to come home and then start to cook, okay? They always want to wait for me to start cooking, and that's it. Then they want to start honing, okay? So what happened was they started to hone, and so I don't know. Here I'm making some sauteed vegetables for my hubby, for tomorrow's lunch, and here I was serving him his favorite restaurant food, okay? Because I went to a different state where this restaurant is only in that state. It's not in our state, and he loves this restaurant. So he told me to get the food for him. So I got the food for him. I warmed up all the food. I gave it to him, and these people just started to pull my right eardrum, okay? And it's very painful that they start pulling my right eardrum. I don't know what issue they wanted to make. Either they wanted to just tell me, oh, why did you bring that food? Or they want to tell, oh, why you're sauteing all these vegetables. I don't know what issue they want to make. Usually there is some logical reasoning to it, but here I don't understand. But like I said, there's no logical reasoning. Actually, sometimes, a lot of the times, like I said, they have made issues about cilantro, carrots, lemon juice, a lot of other herbal teas I make, or any kind of cauliflower vegetables, or cabbage, or say tomatoes, onions. I mean, out of nowhere, they'll just start making issues, and I'll either start giving me pulling off my eardrum, or electric shock, or shooting needle pain in my abdomen, but everything only on the right side, because that is my programming. So these people wanted to hone into something, so now they started to pull my right eardrum, and it was very painful. And as I'm speaking, so I had also got this puff pastry, like, right, it's like a French bakery item. It's spinach pastry that we don't get here in my city. Like, I'm living in, see, now they give me a twitch on the right side of my hand, one twitch. So like, oh, no, you don't eat that pastry because, oh, that's a junk item. You shouldn't be eating that carbohydrate. You shouldn't be eating that kind of pastry even once in a while if you feel like it. It's okay. Even my, the friend whom I went out with, even she got it for herself and her family. So I got it for me and my hubby. So, and like I said, we don't get that, here in Colombia, like in where I'm situated, right? But I had to go to this other state, and they had this bakery item, so we got it because we like it. Actually, we did get here where I'm living, but it's only when we have like this international festival. So, anyways, so, but yeah, these people, like I said, I want to hone into anything and everything, right? So even like, so my hubby is having this Asian food, and these people want to make issue about this Asian food. Why you brought this? Why you warming up? Or they want to make issue about the sorting vegetables that I'm doing, right? They want to continuously make issue. And who are these who are all these criminals who are putting my right eardrum, and they have damaged my right eardrum so much that now even when I'm doing something, like emptying a packet or something, I can hear the, like if my hand motion is like this, then I hear the pat 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 kind of sound in the right side of my eardrum, or right side of my ear, because that thing is also making a flapping sound, like pat 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 pat, kind of flapping sound, because over the years of pulling my right eardrum so much, they have some, I don't know, something is loose in there, or I don't know what the heck, but it just starts to make the same sound, mimic the same sound as I'm doing with my hand motion, be it I'm grating something, or I'm emptying the packet, or sometimes just like this motion I'm doing, and I can hear the put kind of sound in my right side of my eardrum. This has increased and increased more. Like I said, they used to harass me a lot with every time I used to put the earbuds in my ear. I have these wireless Bluetooth activated earbuds, and every time I used to put it in my ear, only they would do one click on the right side of my earbud. Every time, like, I can hear one click, okay, in the right side of my earbud. So to make it sure, oh, you don't wear earbuds, okay, when I'm watching these YouTube videos on my iPad. So that is their harassment and torture that they continuously did for 2 years. But the moment once I asked my my hubby to wear it, he wore it, and guess what? I asked him, did you hear any click? And he said no. So the moment he wore it, there was no click. So we know that all these clicks were done only to target me for torture purpose. So, and then as I told you how they got rid of the modem, right? They, with the EMP pulse attack, they rendered my modem just, they got I mean, there was no power. So with the EMP pulse attack, maybe they cut off the power of that modem. So I was unable to use the internet. Why? Oh, you want to download songs? Okay, we're going to cut off the modem power. Same thing, right? So those kind of saboteurs. So we know that they've burst out so many light bulbs. Like just day before yesterday, they burst out a light bulb because I had a I had a thought about the garage door, and the room over the garage door, that's where the light was, and so bulb was, and so they bust out that light bulb, which we had just changed it. We just changed all the light bulbs there. They just messed up with that. And one light bulb is supposed to last what, at least 10 years if it's LED bulbs. Yeah, so this is not normal. Everything is being done for synchronization, super interrogation purpose. And don't forget, they take they take the oath to sabotage when these Freemasonic people, all these CIA, FBI, NSA, DARPA, DOD, Delta Force, Freemasons, Jehovah Witnesses, all these presidents, all of these Freemasonic Illuminati people, when they join Freemasonic Lodge, they take the oath to lie, sabotage, kill, and commit suicide. That is their oath. So they play, that is they are showing allegiance to their Lucifer when they are targeting and torturing us, because not only they get a lot of my loose energy out of it, but along with the loose energy, of course, then they want to get rid of me and target me because they're after my soul. And then comes all the soul thing in the star seeds and all that, like source conscious energy and all that, right? So yeah, this BS I have to go through. And even I can't, because I worn gloves, like I can't show the cut that they gave me this morning. So I told you yesterday that like how I was having sore throat and little feverish because we went to this restaurant which wasn't hygiene enough, and I already told my hubby I don't like to go there, and sure enough I felt sick. And I came home, I felt sick, I was a little bit off, and then I think over the night I could feel that little feverish and sore throat, and it was like I was not, I can tell like I was down. And so at 5:10, I told you I always keep alarm to get up to make his breakfast. And the moment the alarm rang, my hubby said, "Oh, don't worry, you just go to sleep because you're not feeling well." So here, if my hubby is showing any affection to me, any love to me, like any kind of affection, so he's like, these people will go against it. So then they immediately give me cut on the right side of my index finger, a razor sharp cut on the right side of my index finger, which I didn't have before I went to bed. And so I know that it came from this thing. Just because anything on the index finger means, oh, we hate you, or we don't like this, oh, it's a big no, that kind of stuff. So basically they wanted, even with the feverish and sore throat, they wanted me to get up and just make some, usually I make like boiled eggs for my hubby, and my hubby was like, don't worry, I'll eat something over there at the workplace. And he was to come home early and eat, have lunch here. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I went to sleep, but this is how they continuously hone into something, and then they make issue about it. And so there comes humiliation, guilt, torture. And this was actually, they had stopped giving me cuts on my fingers for past many few years now, ever since I think I started to, once I called the cleansing, how the ladies who do the house cleansing with their sage and all that. So a lot of the cuts, they stopped giving me, at least on my face. They were still giving me on my hands here and there, but they stopped a lot. They reduced a lot. And then right after when I started to watch Almas Jacob's video in 2020, I believe 2020 or 2021. Anyways, that is when they completely stopped giving me these cuts on my hands, on my face, everywhere, right? Basically my hands. but then they started other type of targeting. Okay, they stopped giving me cuts, but then they started to give me more and more shooting needle pains in my abdomen, putting stones in my mouth, stones in my food, giving me all these more and more eardrum pulls, electric shocks, more and more shooting needle pain in my uterus. So yeah, they just shifted their targeting of giving me cuts on my body to pulling off my right eardrum, giving electric shock on the right side of my brain. And right now, as I'm speaking, they are continuously giving me more and more pulling off my right eardrum. As I'm speaking, they are giving me more and more and more pulling off my right eardrum and damaging. In this video right now, they are damaging my eardrum more and more. And they know that I will go to ENT, and even all their illegal activities, as I told my physician to, I showed how Dr. Richard Boylan, Delta Force, NSA, FBI, all these people are doing Operation Stargazer on people like me and using directed energy weapons on us. And that is how they are doing a lot of damage. And I already told her that these people are pulling my eardrums, and that is what they call about Havana syndrome and all that. So she knows, and now tomorrow ENT will know, then more and more people will know. My family, I've been telling them, they don't believe, no believe, that's another thing, but I've been telling them, I've shown them all the military articles, I've shown them CIA, FBI, all these articles. So there is no denial there, because only a fool will deny after seeing all these, that I'm not here sitting here and just blabbering stuff, that my eardrum, these people are pulling more and more as I'm speaking. Okay, so ever since I started to cook, they have like continuously pulling my eardrum. I can feel it. Even right now, they are continuously pulling it as I'm speaking in this video. So yeah, it is coming with pain. So they want to make issue about, oh, why you brought this? Oh, why you didn't cook this? Oh, why you didn't do that? Why you didn't do this? It's the same thing. Okay, it's for same purpose. They want a lot of my loosh for their reptilians, for their grace. They don't care about anybody. Don't forget, when Sushant Singh Rajput died, at least his fake death, all these their own all their weirdness that they do, it all came out. Like they do swapping of the wives. They have all these A-list parties where they will have the keychain of their cars. All these actors will put all the keychains in one tray, and the ladies, whoever picks up whatever keychain, gets that husband, okay, to sleep with for that night. So if you think this is going on in Bollywood and it's not going on in Hollywood, obviously it's going on. And I already saw a YouTube video where this lady was talking about how these Hollywood people, they have casting couch. What is casting couch? Like all these actors and directors or whatever, whoever these actresses they hire, they sleep with them, then only they can get all these projects, okay, their movies and all that. So yeah, that is their reality. When these people want to pull my eardrum for these little stuff in my life, oh cauliflower, sweet potato, oil, butter, ghee, puff pastry, chocolate, ice cream, this and that, right? For this little thing, they want to pull my eardrum, when in reality, they are even having these Korean, not only Korean, but all kind of babies do de-skin their skin, and they're putting those kind of baby skin on Sandra Bullock's face, and Sandra Bullock goes on Ellen DeGeneres show and, shows off, oh, look, I have these Korean babies, or whatever baby's skin on my face, and they de-skinned and they killed the baby for this purpose. So a lot of human trafficking is going on, and they're already doing it with me and people like me, with all these human trafficking, illegal experiments on me, because they've already connected my brain to some computer, and that is how they are looking everything. My eyes is literally a lens, so they can see what I'm seeing. They can hear what I'm saying, and that is how they are targeting me. Oh, you're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Same thing, but all of this leads to super interrogation, as Dr. Richard Boylan says. So we know that, they are preparing for these Lucifer and their new world order and all this stuff, because they have so much problem with me that they go on making series on people like chosen ones, targeted individuals, or star seeds, where you watch Manifest Netflix series, or you watch Ragnarok, or you watch, there was this another Danish Netflix series. It's on aliens, meteorite, something like that, and they show how Lucas or Lucy, whatever, it's actually Lucifer. They don't tell you really, but he's after these chosen ones. They're trying to kill the chosen ones, the star seeds, or they show that how star seeds and targeted individuals are crazy people. It's the same mind programming they keep doing in all their cities. They're crazy, they're evil, they're this and that, right? All these kind of programming they keep doing. So yeah, we know that they're already scared. Even one of the animated cartoon that I was watching, it's like an adult cartoon, but they were showing how these Pentagon, this Washington, how they were all afraid of all these star seeds, and literally they show somehow or the other in all these different series, they show my part. Like in one of the series of Ragnarok, there the guy is having the hairstyle like me. Go to watch Manifest, and this chosen, I mean, at least the girl who thinks she's something or here to save the world, she has the same airplane seat number as my birth date. Then there is this another this thing that has the room number where they are afraid of this monster, or it's not it's like more like a clone they are afraid of. And this clone's house number resembles my house number, but the evil, when Satan, as Almas Jacob says, evil or Satan does everything upside down. So if a number represents 3 or 4, they will write 4 or 3, but because they do everything reversed. So this is what they continuously keep mind programming in all of their cards. So I know that they are already afraid of me. Okay, I'm some kind of starseed, I'm some kind of, but I never said that I'm here to save the world, save the earth. I never said that. It's their thinking, their mentality, and that is why they're targeting me, because they are after my soul. That is something to do with my soul. I don't know exactly what. But that is why CIA guy Robert Duncan goes about writing a book called Soul Catcher, because these people are out there to catch my soul. They are really afraid of my soul somehow. But yeah, I don't know why. And that is why they are doing all these heavy, stupid targeting that they do. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. This, like BS they keep talking about. Because we know, you watch the Ragnarok, you want to see their IQ level, just watch Ragnarok. First season, second season, and third season, especially the last episode of the third season. After you watch first and second and third season completely, then you watch the last episode, and you will know their IQ level. And then you will feel like literally cursing, like these people are laughing at them, or like how stupid these people have to be. I mean, there a level of stupidity? I mean, that much stupidity was shown in that last episode, but you'll only realize when you watch actually the entire Ragnarok series that what were they showing and what they end up showing at last. And people were literally cursing them on these IMDb reviews, and I'm sure they're cursing them, these screenwriters and directors, on Rotten Tomatoes and everywhere. So that's the reality of these people. They're absolute evil, and they have the mentality of this third class IQ level. Okay, that is their reality.